It's the Ticket Plug. We've been running an online ticket business for over a decade, and now we've created an easy way for you to do the same thing through our private ticket resale community. Joining our community will give you a way to flip your bread and generate profit income consistently. We provide you with all the tools, training, and resources needed to start your life-changing online ticket business. Zero experience needed. To join our ticket resale community, go to thetickettrap.com. Again, go to thetickettrap.com.
Click the link at the top line of the description to get started right now.
What do you think about because we talked about Diddy? I think we talked about Diddy when all that shit came out initially. I think we had you on and we spoke about it. And none of us think anything's gonna happen from this situation. But do you think
September, guarantee y'all. How much money y'all got? Who could be the escrow?
Not a lot.
We gotta do something about that. I've been checking y'all, man. Y'all been striving and y'all keep going up and get in at the plate, and y'all gonna hit your home run. Trust me, y'all gonna hit that home run. It's coming. Y'all just keep getting up at that plate, y'all. Y'all hitting y'all base hits right now, but y'all gonna get that motherfucker to come around. So let's keep swinging. But the government don't use these resources and all of that if they don't have something. And it's easy to get. I'm not saying a conviction, but he will be in handcuffs. Or Diddy, I don't think his heart is the type of dude that can maybe go and just turn himself in. He got the money to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to see, but he definitely going to have a warrant out for his arrest by sometime in September, guarantee y'all.
What would that warrant be for?
That part I don't know. It ain't going to be for no assaults. It's going to be something related to sex trafficking, some type of sex crime.
Now, do you believe that's true?
Well, I believe that they were making drinks. If you listen to Gene, Mark Curry, and all of them, if you listen to them, he was making some drinks.
Damn.
Now, the latest allegation he got, where this chick was like, well, he asked my boyfriend to give him a blowjob, and he turned him down. So she had me go and go to his white party, and then I had sex with Jake the jeweler, and then he gave Jake the jeweler an extra $1,000. I mean, he gave me an extra $1,000 for having sex with Jake the jeweler. What's the problem? What's the problem?
Yeah. As nasty as it is, it's not against the law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so issues like that, I have when people making allegations and can take you to court of law because of that, I have a problem with.
Yeah.
But if we can prove that people were given a drug and fell asleep, and how you can prove it, I don't know. But if they can't prove, and then he did these particular things to them, or they were underage, like that little white girl he got taking pictures and doing videos with and all of that. People like that, and we find out that they've been touched. If Usher ever had the balls to come and say he was getting touched and all of that, or which he won't, but if something like that come out, then yeah. But I believe it's going to be some type of crime like that.
Gotcha.
How long was Gene Dill and Mark Curry actually around Diddy? Do you know?
Well, they were in the heyday of off and on from 90, definitely the end of the 90s, or 95, because we got into it with him at the Soul Train, so that was 96. So he definitely was around 96, 2002, 2004. We know Mark Curry and Puffy had that nice song out in 99, 2000. So
yeah,
but they wasn't there. They not like your boy Roger Bonds.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people saying, "Well, if y'all knew all this stuff, how you gonna say something back then? Why'd y'all, let this whole
which part? I mean, I didn't hang around. You talking about Gene and them, or
Gene and those guys and the Mark? Like,
I've been calling them complicit. I've been saying they complicit. Him, Mark, all of them. Gene can't stand me to this day behind. Hey, dog, you complicit, dog. I have some complicity. I have seen stuff like that. Now, I ain't seen no drugs, no sex crimes, but this for me to sit up here and see I ain't seen a female gets the shit slapped out of them. I've seen it. I intervened, but generally the females are sitting right back there next to them 10 minutes, 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
Look at Cassie. Cassie we saw what happened to Cassie. The
Yep.
next day she was smiling, taking pictures with him at a fucking movie release.
Yeah.
That's what you're dealing with. So you're gonna jeopardize your job or your situation and all that. And when you know these females are really, they ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. It
That's a
kind
good
of
point.
Yeah, it reminds me when I was in a nightclub, I was working in a nightclub, you find a domestic dispute of a man and a woman going at it, and you try to split it up, you try to go at the dude, and the woman
They be on your back. She on your back. I swear, as a cop, they used to train us that way. Y'all know my history. I used to be a cop. They would tell y'all, okay, they would take you in a domestic violence situation, and then you go to put the handcuffs on. Soon as they put the handcuffs, guess who go on your back?
That woman.
No, because they see the meal ticket going out the door. You know, and so.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
said you've seen some things, and I'm sure you have. And you ain't got to bring up names. I'm not trying to get you implemented, but have you ever seen anybody publicly that we know put your hand on somebody?
Well, I'm talking about Suge Knight. That's all I was wrong.
Oh, shit, all right. Okay.
Mm.
I don't know Suge Knight, but that don't seem surprising to me back then. Like,
I mean, but my point is, the females would, they will fight back or whatever, but they will be right back with them the next day.
Yeah. I don't know if we've ever seen anybody like Diddy. We were joking yesterday about like this dude has so many allegations, so much stuff thrown at him, and he'll go up and throw an IG post and let the comments fly. I seen something yesterday. I don't know if you saw this. He got this big ass bed out there in his yard. Chris Brown was dancing on that joint yesterday.
Chris Brown was over there.
Chris Brown was dancing on the bed.
Wow.
Diddy don't give a fuck. Have you ever met anybody like a person that go through what they go through? You hear lawyers say, "Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that." Diddy don't care. What does that say about him?
Reality haven't set in, because you got to remember, every lawyer, anybody ever been in trouble, lawyer tell you, I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
And by the way, my secretary says she haven't got that $100,000 fee yet.
Yeah.
I got this. I got this. Oh yeah, that's okay. We'll deal with that. Oh yeah, but to say that $200,000 check that I was promised, it hadn't hit my account yet.
Yeah.
They didn't make you feel good. They keep you assured.
As long as that money keep depositing, they're gonna make you feel good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I believe that's what's going on with you. Once they said the grand jury was convened, and we have seven different attorneys working on these cases, or he admits that he has 7 different attorneys working on different things. That means that the IRS done contact them. That means an assault guy done contact them. That means a RICO guy done contact them. And so this attorney that's controlling all this is telling them, I need a specialist in this. I need a specialist in this. And as long as you paying, they're gonna make sure you good or feeling good. Yeah. And then when it comes, hey, we got it. This was coming. We knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Now we got to work on this bill. And then when they find out you broke, I think it's time that you might need to take a plea. They got you, man.
Yeah. So you had a disagreement. We did the video about Keefe D, Diddy, supposedly the $1 million bounty was up. What's your disagreement with us, if you want to get into that?
Well, just that I understand y'all this is probably something that's maybe not as fresh to your ears or kind of new to your ear, or just something, there's like these situations that's going on the East Coast and in other parts of the country where I'll be like, okay, I'm not that aware of. But I heard you guys say that the allegations were just being made about the $1 million and all of that. Well, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. No, that allegation been out there. That allegation was made by Keefe D in his first proffer in like 2008, 2009, where he talked about how Diddy called him to this sandwich shop and they met, and he was like, hey man, I'm tired of Suge and Pop, and he made a solicitation to offer them $1 million if they take care of it. That was done in 2008, so that's not something new. And y'all was putting it out like it was something new that Keefe D is just throwing all of his ass right now. And then I was like, no, guys, no. This has been put out there. Now, I'm like you guys, like you said, I don't believe nothing's going to happen to Diddy behind it because
Mhm.
if they can't prove it, just because a nigga say something, I can go say right now, yeah, I killed Tupac, I killed Biggie or whatever. Just because I'm crazy enough and stupid enough to say that, that's not enough to put me in jail for. And so
Right.
just because he's accusing Diddy of that, they try to investigate it by sending him out to New York and meeting up with Von Zip, had him wire for sound, and try to get him to talk about it. But Von Zip was like, hey, dog. He was either smart enough or really what he said. He said that, hey, I'm out of the game right now. My nephew's running stuff. You have to deal with my nephew. I'm fighting cancer right now, and I ain't trying to deal with that shit no more. I passed the torch. Um, is what was said in like 2008, and all of that was wire for sound. So that was one of the things that I had the disagreement that y'all was putting out like it was nude, like it was something that Keefe just pulled out of his ass. Now that he's doing whatever he's doing,
Mhm.
but I'm in agreement with you guys, and y'all summed it up correctly. Y'all said ain't shit happening to Diddy behind that because they didn't already try to investigate it, and
So we
so
got the end result. I guess we agree on that. At the end of the day, nothing's going to happen to Diddy
yeah.
when it comes to Pac's murder. But in your opinion, like, and I don't know how much you know or don't know, but do you believe, in fact, Diddy had something to do with Pac's murder?
I believe he put that out there a few months prior to what happened, but their intent wasn't to do anything in Vegas that particular night. Once Keefe D and his, now I always called it a 2-for-1, where their nephew got beat up on, the gang shit happened and all of that, and they knew that solicitation out there was a way for them to get some money. That gave them extra motivation to go ahead and handle it that particular night. But did they go to Vegas on September the 6th, September the 7th to assassinate Tupac and Suge? No, I do not believe that. It wasn't until they beat up on the nephew that incident happened, and then gang members do what they do, gangsters do what they do. They go and retaliate. Usually, some will stalk, some will plan, some people are spontaneous. Apparently, they were spontaneous.
Now, given the complexion of the East Coast and West Coast at that time, it was very volatile. People out in West, from what we perceived, absolutely hated Diddy and Biggie. Do you think, in your honest opinion, or why do you think, in your opinion, that a Keefe D or anybody from the West would even sit down with a Diddy to even discuss things involving Pac, being that where Diddy's from?
Oh no, no, they were definitely their security. They had been to summer jams together. Diddy would give them tickets whenever they came out here for summer jams and concerts and all that. They were their security when they came out there. They had a relationship. Bond Zip, Corey Edwards, a guy named Big Flint, and all of them had a what's the word? A relationship, I'll just say, with each other, sending stuff back and forth from New York to Cali, Cali to New York. Yeah,
Mm.
So
a
going
street
back,
Yeah,
relationship.
of course.
maybe I
Yeah.
misunderstood it. So you saying that Diddy did have something to do with it, but the guys didn't do it that night. They did it at a different time. Is that what
He
you were
threw out a
saying?
he threw out a solicitation, whether he was joking or what. He threw out a solicitation and offered them $1 million to take care of if they would take care of Parker and Suge. Um, Now, you know how people sit around and be talking shit. I always took it as he was just talking shit. Like, man, I'll pay you niggas. I'll give you $100,000 to go out there and kill Reggie Fat Ass.
Yeah.
I believe it was something like that. But hey, dog, it was big enough to where Keefe felt he was owed money. It was big enough to where Gene Deal and other people have said that they saw a check that was given to Von Zip. Von Zip kept it and opened up a club called Zip Code or something like that out there, and kept the money. But he paid some of the. Did he pay some money? Now I
Right.
know what y'all saying. Well, why couldn't that be? Why there's no traces of that and all of that? Well, all of that stuff, niggas didn't start talking until like 2008, 2009. Bank accounts was closed. They went out there to try to, like I said, Keefe D went out there to try to talk to get Von Zip to talk about it. Uh, he was smart. He, pretty much shoved Keefe D off to his nephew, and so he never was caught on wire talking about it. I know he was like, "Well, it was a check." Well, Gene Deal tells us of a check. Y'all listen to Bomb First next week. I'm going to talk about it, where I'm going to connect some dots, where this guy from Blackground Records, who was uh where Tank was signed to, and the guy Flint Coleman that I mentioned name earlier, and Von Zip, they were all connected streetwise, and that's where the $1 million check was allegedly made out to Blackground Records. That's the guy that got Timberland and Tank and all of them. Gladys Knight ex-husband. What's his name? I can't think of it.
I have no idea.
Come on, Reggie. Barry Handkerchief.
Okay.
Elias, the one that dealt with Aaliyah and all of that. Barry Handkerchief was the one. His company was supposed to got the $1 million check, and so there's money and stuff that can be proven if everybody connected the dots right. But hey, there also could be said it was done for a deal. So it's just people talking later on in life. But these things have been talked about. It wasn't just because Keefe D's been in custody that these things wasn't talked about. I'm just trying to say these things were talked about in 2008, 2009. People have been investigating these things. Gotcha. Or the allegations.
I was thinking, before, like, who in their right mind will write a check for a murder? Like, and I mean,
it wasn't for murder. It was for a deal. I mean, they made it look like a deal.
So I'm saying, wouldn't you rather be cash? I mean, I don't think it would be cash because you won't want a paper trail. Obviously, you would say it was that, but they can connect the dots. So,
yeah. Let me ask you this, because we just recently found out that Keefe D was alleging that he was a confidential informant, and that he tried to entrap Diddy some time ago. Now you're saying he tried to have a conversation.
It was actually Von Zip.
How long did you?
Diddy wouldn't talk to him. You couldn't pay Diddy to talk to Keefe D. That's what I always left. You couldn't pay him.
Right.
Yeah, he was crying. If you ever listen to the interviews on Art the Dialogue channel, he was like, you remember he said, "Hey, Diddy, I got Roman noodles, and I did what I did. You didn't try to put nothing on my books." Keefe D was talking about this stuff. You remember even on that interview with Art, he was begging pretty much Diddy to look out.
Did y'all know that Keefe was a confidential informant? How long is this information?
That's been out since the murder rap investigation started. Okay. So like 2009 to 2012. 2012 when it came out publicly. If y'all go listen to murder rap, y'all will hear a lot. The murder rap investigation or the deep dives that they putting out over there on Murder Rap channel, y'all would find out a lot about this situation. I'm not saying it's true or not. Everything is opinionated or people saying. I'm just saying allegations that were made way before Keefe got arrested is all I'm saying. That the allegations has been out there.
Wow. So being in the street that Keefe D was back then, and knowing the reputation of what an informant comes with, like there wasn't any heat out here on the street with Keefe D. Like how was that?
Right.
His old hood, his sister don't talk to him to this day. His family does disown him. If you looked at, I always joked and poked at him, but when I said, "Nigga, you can't even go back to your own hood. You can't even go back to Southside." And so him and Art went and did a video at Compton College, and he stood by there. "Look, I'm at Compton College." I found out when I talked to my boy, because y'all know I love Art. Me and Art is down there, like, he can call me. We call each other down there once or twice a day. And I may be, put it this way, I'll blame it on the cameraman. It was 6 a.m. in the morning when they went and did that. When they went to Compton to film that. And if you look at it, it was cold. He had a jacket on. You could tell it was morning time. But
man.
So but he can't go back to his hood.
Yeah, we think it's next for Keefe. What happened with the whole thing? He was supposed to get out, and then they
breaking news. Right. Breaking news. I believe it's 99% guaranteed that Keefe D will be out by this weekend on bail from WAC 100.
On bail, and why is that? Do you know?
Because the court just asked for one more document from WAC to prove where the money came from, and she's going to decide. I don't know if y'all know. 2 days ago there was a hearing I posted it up on Bond First, the whole hearing where they were discussing the bail bonds or the money, where the judge reconsidered allowing them to come out on bail for $750,000,
Right.
and it appears that WAC 100 is going to secure that bond for Keefe for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's the reason? Like, what's the connection with
He
those?
say it ain't no connection. You know, WAC is like trolling anybody that hate Tupac. I mean, that loves Tupac because he hate Tupac. So much in my opinion, but that's my boy. Y'all know it. But he's gonna bail him out. He's saying it's for to buy some rights to a TV show. The prosecution argument has been that he can't um bail him out for those type of reasons, but they changed it up and showed how it's this if you convicted that you can't do it. There's no case law and no laws on the book that says that you can't sell rights or benefit that if you haven't been convicted. Now, if he had been convicted and WAC was trying to give him some money or do something, then it's illegal. But it's not illegal based on what they're trying to do. Even though the judge tried to about a month ago, tried to block it from that, but his lawyer and they were persistent, and it appears I go down to 95% chance that you'll be hearing that he out on bail. You know, he'll be on having an ankle monitor or something like that on. But he might be out. He might be out on custody.
You know, Biggie and Tupac's name will always be together synonymously, obviously, for their situation, whether it's been fabricated or overblown or not. That doesn't matter at this point, but for their deaths. But it seems like for some reason, Tupac's name gets thrown in the mud and shitted on more than any celebrity death that I think I've ever seen. Even this situation with a WAC 100 bailing out of Keefe D, the man that allegedly killed Tupac, you would think that would be a no-go on the streets. Like, nah, this dude gonna stay there. We're not having it. But then you got somebody as famous as a WAC 100 publicly doing this. And in my opinion, essentially shitting on the grave of Tupac and shitting on his name. Why is that? Why does such a beloved figure like Tupac, an iconic figure, we talking about 30 years after his death, seem to be getting shitted on by the people on in particular on the West Side?
Yeah. I mean, it's something that's disappointing to a lot of people on the West Coast, myself included. But can we really tell a man how to spend their money?
Yeah, that's crazy. Oof.
Thought it was his friend or something. They had some type of connection. He's doing it to troll.
Troll.
Money.
Troll. Trust me, I know for a fact those two niggas ain't never met before in life.
I wish I had a troll account. I can go ahead and drop some money to troll real quick. I need my Lord Jesus. So okay, let's go back to Diddy.
No, and in fairness to WAC, because me and WAC talk, he told me, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I'll just say my opinion. I think he's just trying to get the rights to sell the rights. Everything he's about is just business.
Be a businessman.
Yeah.
We've heard that. He's a businessman.
Yeah, definitely. Now, would you say that Diddy, any chance of him dipping, getting on a jet, and being out? Because somebody's gonna leak it to him that they coming before they're gonna come. You know that.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, I've been telling him for the last year, nigga, you better go over there and visit Russell. You better go over there and hang out with Russell. But he ain't been listening to me, so I got it. But I've been telling you, liquidate. If y'all listen to my bill, nigga, you need to liquidate.
Yeah.
Get all the money you can and get over there with Russell and go laugh with Russell.
Yeah. Do some yoga.
But I don't know. We don't know Diddy. I mean, I've had a brief interaction with him in a nightclub one time when I worked there. He don't seem like the type of dude that's gonna go anywhere. I think his arrogance makes him feel like he about to be good. I don't think he can fathom the fact that as real as this shit is. I don't know. That's just from the outside looking in.
Ask Shine how he do under pressure.
Damn.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
You see what J-Lo did? J-Lo got rid of his ass right after that shit. J-Lo was like, bye, bye, nigga.
She trying to wipe
That's
that
how
shit off
people
Wikipedia and everything. She don't want nothing to do with that situation.
nothing to do with it. So I don't
Man.
know. I don't know either. But from what it appears about the man and appears of his actions, and appear of the allegation, and to see what happened to people recently, the Harvey Weinsteins and Bill and all of that. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take my chances. I can go live good over there and fucking wherever they don't extradite.
Yeah.
When you got money, only broke motherfuckers not supposed to. Only a broke motherfucker supposed to be still here,
Right.
trying to fight something like that.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be worth $1 billion. I only need 100. You could have my $1 billion worth of access. Give me $100 million right now.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
out.
can live off of that.
Oh yeah.
I would
I'm
damn
not
sure
playing with
try.
you, United States.
I heard that.
I'm not taking the chance. I done seen y'all. I seen y'all in action.
Yeah. Should be interesting. You saying you calling September? That's the shot. You calling September? I've heard
September.
that a few times that September is going to be the month that they grab Diddy, but we shall see, man.
That was about 4 months from the time he got arrested. That's why that's a privilege. They figured it'd take them about 4 months to do what they got to do.
Well, do us a favor. We know you got a lot of friends on a lot of different platforms, but if he does in fact get caught up, I'm gonna holler at you, man. See if we can get you back on here to talk about it.
Oh, anytime you text me, I always got you, Sam.
And that's a fact, bro. And that's why we appreciate you, man. A lot of people love you and hate you out here on these streets, but I honestly don't care. We don't care about none of that. Anytime we reach out to you, you're gracious, you pick up the phone, and you definitely show us love, man. So we appreciate you, Reggie.
Absolutely.
I mean, cheers to you getting healthier and always dropping the real on our platform. Reggie Wright on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, brother. If you have anything else, if you want anybody, let people know where they can follow you. Any of your platforms you got going on right now, please let them know.
It's Bomb First. Y'all come on, check me out on Bomb First daily. About 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You usually get something to make you laugh, something to make you go, one of the two. Yeah.
Oh, I've been saying, man, we appreciate you. Reggie Wright on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast.
Y'all keep hitting the home runs. Y'all keep getting up in that batter box and keep swinging now.
Yes, sir. We on it, man. Take care of yourself, brother.
Just don't pass me up because I'm only on second base.
Oh, man. We try not to, brother. You take care.
All right, brother.